things to discuss. Now let's talk about our guest Dani Jasai a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Here. So, as we've said before, she's from California, Compton to be exact. Now, can we just clarify some things? Because people who are not from California have this view of Compton, and we don't know how accurate it actually is. Can you tell us how? Because you already know how we think it is.
Yeah.
But we don't know for sure. Now, can you tell us how accurate that is?
I mean, I feel like might be some truth to what everyone says, but I survived without being shot or stabbed.
If you took us to Compton now, like, what would we see?
I feel like you guys would see
Would
that
it be like nice,
living
like,
in Phoenix. It's
just like so.
It's not like run down.
It's hyped for movies and some things like that.
Yeah, I would say yes.
Oh, okay. You never ran into Ice Cube back in the day?
No.
He was walking down the street.
I did run into what's the guy from Friday? Ezel. He played the crackhead.
Oh yeah.
I did run into him. Actually, I ran into Debo as well. He was at the park.
Did you really?
His name is Tiny in real life. He's not tiny.
He's not tiny.
I ran into him at the park when I was younger. So
Can I just say Friday is one of my favorite
movies.
movies.
That's a classic.
Of all time.
Mine too.
Next
Friday used to be. I used to watch that on repeat. Next Friday.
A good one. Yeah.
I like Friday a lot better. Really? I like Friday more than any of the movies that came after it. It's just like one of the most quotable movies I should talk about. Default. I'm sorry, I love this movie. So when you see him and you're like your size, is he like a huge? Did you speak to him?
No, what was I gonna say?
I don't know. Hi, how you doing?
Yeah, no, I just kind of stared at him like.
I used to, at my old job, Big Worm.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "What's up, Big Perm?" I mean, Big Worm. Yes, Big Worm. He used to come into my job all the time, and he's like literally the nicest guy.
He seems like he would be nice.
Yeah, he was like and he used to come by himself. Only one time did I see him actually come in with somebody, but every other time he came by himself. And one of my coworkers was like, "Hey, I know you," and I'm like, "Please don't be embarrassing. Please don't be embarrassing. Please don't be embarrassing." And he was just like, "Yeah, can I have 2 tickets?" So I'm like, "Yes, I'm sorry. I apologize." But yeah, I never get to run into famous people.
No.
Have you ever met anybody famous?
I've met. Do you know who Jared Leto is?
Didn't he play the
Are
Joker?
you gonna ask me something like that? Do I know who Jared Leto is?
Yeah, she knows.
Come on now. What are we doing right
I've
now?
met him for his band. I went to go see them perform. Yeah, a long time ago. I can't really think of, anyone else off the top of my head. He's probably like the closest thing I've met to like an actor. Everyone else were just musicians.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like different bands and stuff.
Okay. Well, I haven't met anybody that exciting. Probably not everyone. Ike, you know what? Ike should know who this person is, and Jerry and Rome, but I know not a ton of people know him. Me and my mother met the rapper Cannabis. And if you know him, you might know because he had a beef with LL Cool J way back in the day. Dani, do you know who that is?
I do not. I'm sorry.
Wow. I'm way alone on that one, so that wasn't a good one. Okay. And I met Evander Holyfield.
Okay.
And have I ever had any? Oh, you ever heard of the band Boys Like Girls?
That sounds very familiar.
Well, the lead singer is really cute, and I shook his hand. No.
And you shook his hand.
Just shook his hand.
That's all I got. I don't have anything else. Okay. I've spoken to famous people on Twitter. Wiz Khalifa tweeted at me before.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
What did he say?
I asked him about a show that he had in my hometown, and he responded and he said it was good. He's like, everything I wanted to happen happened. I was like, yeah, okay.
You're like, okay.
then life went on. So yeah, but I don't have any great, experiences with anybody famous. Can I just spill a little bit of tea? Am I allowed to say this? Can I say Dani? Okay, we're gonna talk about it more later in the show. But Dani's brother-in-law is famous, and I didn't know about it. I didn't know about it till today, and I tripped out when she told me
totally
who her brother.
fangirled.
Yes, when she told. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, this guy. I had the biggest crush on him when I was younger. Me and my sister, she's one of my great friends. We call each other sisters. Me and her had a huge crush on this guy, and if she knew that I knew that I was friends with his sister-in-law, she would trip. Now, we're going to talk about that later, but first we're going to play a game. Okay? So, Dani said I'm allowed to say this, okay? So, she's a single woman. Actually, we all are. So, obviously, you know, being in your 20s in the dating scene, it can be kind of hard sometimes, right?
Yes.
You would
definitely have to agree to that one.
Yes. Kind of hard and annoying, and you're just like, I want to give up at this point.
I want to get over. I already got my cat, so.
Yeah, I already got, go off to a good start. And he's the cutest thing ever.
So what is the game?
So we're going to play a game, and then people in the chat can play it too. And if you're a guy, just apply it to a female. And if you're a female, apply it to a guy. And we're going to call it Keep Him or Curb Him. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
So I'm going to list different things off, and you say if your man did this, whether you would keep him or you would kick him to the curb. So keep him or curb him. Got it?
Got it.
All right, we're all going to play. Well, you two, because I already,
Yeah.
I didn't pick the game. I don't have to pay. All right. All right. First. Oh, wait. I lost it. Okay. Keep him or curb him. He's never had a serious relationship before you.
I would keep him.
Yeah. Some people are just like, you know, what? You're 32? You never had a real girlfriend? Like, they judge you for it.
I mean, I would be like, well, what's wrong? But
I'm about to find out.
Yeah, they're gonna find out the tea. Talking to his mom, like, so
Yeah.
what? Okay. All right. He never ever cooks or cleans ever.
I'd curb him.
Denisa?
I feel like I may keep him. It just depends on the person.
Nope, she said never.
No.
Never cooks
I
or
didn't
clean. Oh my god.
He admits that he's cheated on girlfriends in the past.
Ooh.
Curve.
Curb. Once a cheater, always a cheater.
Exactly.
Ooh,
I agree. Curve
think
him.
So,
Yeah. You can't take someone like that seriously, ever.
what if it happened? What if he's grown out and it happened when he was young? Like, people.
But like Dani said, once a cheater, always a cheater. They're always going to be capable of it. If it's something they got away with or dealt with before, if something didn't work out, they do it again.
I mean, at least he was honest and he said.
That's true too.
Yeah.
Honesty is good. I respect that. Dani's like,
Just like, I ain't got time.
bye.
He's out of here.
He won't give you any of his passwords to anything. He refuses.
I guess I'm a curb him.
Well, really?
No.
I was like, I don't give my passwords out,
I'll keep him.
I would keep him.
I didn't have my last relationship. I didn't have any passwords. He didn't have any of mine.
Yeah.
I knew if I really needed
if
I went for the phone, he wouldn't die for it. What'd you say?
If he was being shady or if it just felt wrong.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
But if there's no feelings, don't create nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So don't be like Angela from Why Did I Get Married? That's all she cares about. She obsesses about the passwords. I want the password. All right, so keep them.
I'll keep him for a little bit.
I'd keep him.
Yeah,
because I'm the same way. I don't give out my passwords.
He spends more time in the mirror than you do.
I'd keep him. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
I don't like boys who are too pretty.
Really?
Can't be too pretty. Can't be obsessed with your reflection on narcissists. No.
I mean, when you're saying narcissist, that's a whole
that's
different
what
story.
That's what I'm talking about.
So you're gonna say someone who's
okay,
then
like he's obsessed with himself.
Okay, how he looks.
I know. I would curb him then. If
Dani says that now. Like, listen. Dani's a very pretty girl, and I can't imagine her wanting to date somebody who's giving her competition. She'll only be able to handle that for so long, and she's like, I'm sick of you now. Like, you can't be getting more attention to me. This ain't gonna work. All right. He makes a lot of money, but never takes you anywhere.
Curve.
Yeah, I'd probably curb.
You're probably curve. Like never, like damn.
Yeah, let's be real. Like
come on, like I don't want to be just up in the house just all the time. Okay,
there's something wrong there.
The opposite way. He's always asking you for money.
Curve.
Dude, I said that quick. What if it was just 1 or 2 times? Can you take that? Like, oh yeah, I can break you off a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
it becomes a habit.
Yeah, to help out, but not like you said, a habit. If he's always asking for money and he's
Mm-hmm.
asking for it, I mean, that's a different story than just being like, here, I'm gonna help you out.
Yeah. He gives horrible Christmas and birthday gifts.
I'd keep him. At least he gives gifts.
They just suck. You're like, it's your birthday and he gives you like a pair of socks.
In that case, I would just tell him what to get me.
Yeah.
Go get me this.
Get him a list.
This is what you could choose from to buy.
I'm like, I'm gonna write down exactly what I want, where you can give me
pictures and
the link.
everything.
And he still don't do it. Get rid of him, ladies. Stay away from the cheap guys or the beggars.
What if it's not cheap? What if it's like really expensive? And
No, he's talking about the never taking you anywhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I agree, Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah, we curved him, right?
Yeah, we curved him.
He has multiple children by multiple women.
Curve.
Like, how many is multiple?
Well, more than 2.
You know, I always said curve until this year. Always said curve. I was like, I don't want to be no stepmother to nobody. I ain't got no kids. I ain't trying to take care of nobody else's kids. I don't want to be dealing with no baby mamas. Like, this was something I felt so strongly about. And then it happened. I changed it. I was like, wait, how did this happen?
But is it multiple kids by multiple women? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well,
it was. Well, it wasn't like a huge. It was two children by 2 different women. And the kids were adorable and they liked me, but before that, he didn't tell me until like later on that he had kids, and that's what. But it's initially I felt very strongly about not dating a man with kids. Period.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I'm not a big like fan of kids.
Oh man.
So that probably wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Kind of is understandable, especially when they're a certain age. Kids are a-holes when they get to be a certain age. Let's just be honest. I love kids. I love kids. I'm a great auntie. I have beautiful nieces, and those are my girls. So, but everybody. All other kids aside from my nieces, when they get to a certain age, they're kind of, I'm just kidding. I love kids. We love the kids. We love kids. Okay. You find out he lied to you about his age.
I'd keep him. I mean, that's not a big deal. Well, unless he's
No,
younger. Wait a minute. I had to rethink that for a second.
He's not old enough to drink.
Yeah, wait. It depends on his age.
Okay. So if he was older and said he was younger, you're okay?
Yeah.
If he's
way younger
and said he was older, you're not okay?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Okay. So you just bumped into a woman, she's pregnant. What?
I don't know what Rob's talking about.
Oh, Ike has 8 kids. Yeah, Ike has 8 kids. He put in work. Yeah. He put in work.
Oh, that's why Rob says so you just bumped into a woman and she's pregnant.
Yeah. Especially for him to like not be an old man to have that many kids. It's okay, Ike. It's okay.
Aww.
He's a great father. Alright. There's an emotional connection, but the intimacy is lacking.
Curb.
So there's no
Danny's like Curb.
She said that so quick I barely let get it. She's like, I don't got time. Alright, what about you?
What was it?
Sorry,
there's an emotional connection, but the intimacy is lacking.
I feel like it's.
I think I would stick around just to see if the intimacy could get better, work on it, and then if not, then get out of there. Yeah, but
all right. You personally know or work with his ex-girlfriend or boyfriend?
I would keep him. I mean, what does that have to do with anything? Right?
Some people feel awkward when they know the girlfriend, the last girlfriend, have to see her all the time.
Yeah. Because then you start questioning, like, all right, was y'all on something when we were together, or?
Yeah.
You're just saying that you work with his ex-girlfriend?
Or you personally know her?
Yeah, I would still keep him. I mean, they're exes. As long as they're exes, I guess. So
yeah.
Alright,
he doesn't allow you to have male friends.
Her? Like, what kind of is that?
He doesn't allow you to have male friends? Yeah, I was about to say, nobody can make me not, or... like have friends
like
or
he
like
gets real jealous.
Yeah, I feel like that's immature.
Curve.
Okay. So he doesn't let you go to the club or hang out late at night with your girlfriends.
Curve.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what are your answers to these?
Well, for that one, I don't go to the club too much, so I can say keep them.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about the not having guy friends?
That wouldn't work.
Yeah.
My best friend is a man.
Exactly.
It would never work. And that's not like no. Like no.
Rome said his ex-girlfriend wants to fight you every time she sees you.
That would get tiring. That would be tiring. Like we can't fight every time we see each other now.
Yeah, that would be hard.
All right, last one. He never wants to get married.
Keep, because I'm not really that big.
I say curve for me because I'm
curve. I mean, eventually I want to get married.
Yeah, eventually. Not now.
No.
I don't know. I would keep him because I don't really.
Well, if it's not what you want, then hey, it works out.
Then it works out.
All right. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for playing. Everybody in the chat, too, thank you for playing. All right. We're going to get into our last segment of the night. And that's, what is it, Anise and Nicole?
It's the real talk.
It's the real talk. All right. Now we're gonna talk about. Oh, you know what? I forgot to mention this earlier. One of my guilty pleasure reality shows is this show on MTV called Catfish. That's it. I'm obsessed with this damn show. I love it, and I love Neva Max, and I love the whole reveal of who have I been talking